8 things dogs hate that we always do. Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the wonderful world of dogs. Today, we're going to talk about something that many of us may not realize. The things that dogs hate that we always do. While we may think we're showing them love, some of our actions can actually cause them discomfort or anxiety. So get ready to learn some valuable insights that can help you better understand your furry friend. So let's get started. Before we continue, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel to help us reach more people. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell so you can be the first to know when our latest video comes out. No matter how much your pup loves and adores you, they do have their limits. There are plenty of things that your dog simply doesn't enjoy, and if you do them too often, it could quickly ruin your relationship. To keep your pup happy, it's important to know what dogs don't like and what us humans often do. Let's start our countdown with number 1. Forcing your dog to play with other dogs against their will. Experts suggest that we should be aware that some dogs are not as social as others and do not take kindly to being forced into a friendship with an unfamiliar canine, whether it is a recently adopted pup or a stranger's dog. It is important to remember that if our pup wants to interact with other dogs, they will do so when they are ready. Therefore, it is unnecessary to try to pressure them. Number 2, that we touch their faces and invade their personal space. Dogs typically become uncomfortable when people come near their heads or attempt to touch them. This is a major source of distress for canines, so it is important to prevent that from happening, especially if the dog is unfamiliar with the person. On the other hand, it is sometimes necessary to clean the face, nose, teeth, and ears of the dog. If the animal displays signs of fear or aggression, it is best to let it calm down before proceeding or to get help from a certified dog groomer. Number 3, hug them. We may enjoy cuddling with our canine companions, but this is something that dogs do not appreciate. Hugging is considered an act of dominance among dogs, and even if it is done with good intentions, some dogs may feel threatened, scared, or angry. Depending on the dog, it may enjoy a hug from its owner, but react negatively to a hug from another family member. Number 4, shout. Shouting is something that most dogs find distasteful when it comes to human behavior. If you yell at your dog or any other person, it can be quite frightening or upsetting for them. It is important to remember to keep our voices down when we are around our dogs. Rather than yelling to reprimand your pup, try using positive reinforcement to teach them better behaviors. Number 5, touch their paws and nails. Having a pedicure is not a calming experience for dogs in the same way it is for humans. Most dogs don't enjoy having their nails cut and feet handled. However, since it is a necessary part of grooming, experts recommend getting puppies used to it as soon as possible, so they view it as an ordinary thing. Number 6, not being able to smell and explore during walks. Dogs find walks to be more enjoyable than exercise. Being able to go outside and experience the world through their sense of smell is something that they greatly appreciate. Humans, however, tend to take in the world primarily through their vision. Forcing a dog to keep on walking without allowing them to stop and smell the environment is not a pleasant experience, similar to being dragged away from a place they want to explore. Number 7, they hate restrictive leash. Just like dogs are great at understanding our body language, they can also sense our level of tension through the leash. If we keep the leash loose, it is a sign that all is well. We are in charge and relaxed, and so should they be. On the other hand, if the leash is tight, it sends a signal that we are on alert, worried, or nervous, which can make the dog anxious. Thus, it is essential to teach a dog to walk on a loose leash. This is a skill that requires a combination of discipline and comfort in order to be mastered. Number 8, changes in your routine. Dogs thrive on routine. They appreciate it when their environment is structured and predictable. Establishing a specific time for feeding, walks, and playtime helps them feel secure. Disrupting this routine by staying up late or sleeping in too much can cause undesirable behavior, as the sudden changes to their schedule can lead to them acting out. That's all for today's video on the things dogs hate that we always do. Remember, our furry friends may not always be able to tell us how they feel, so it's up to us to pay attention and make sure we're doing what's best for them. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content on all things dog-related. And as always, give your furry friends some extra love and attention today.